Meantime, how would you like to take a one-way trip to Mars? How about that?
I know that we've been building up to this for quite some time, but for you to say that to me on the air, you want me to go to Mars?
I don't know. It would depend on if you make the last list of finalists. It started with, 202 or plus thousand. They got it down to 1,000. Now they're down to 100. 50 men, 50 women. It's called the Mars One Project. It is a go.
Uh-huh.
The finalists are going to compete for 24 spots, so you have to be in the lucky 24. And this Dutch nonprofit actually wants to make the competition into a reality show, which might be kind of fun to watch.
Isn't it kind of cool? Now, you like Survivor, right?
I love Survivor.
This is the ultimate Survivor, Lauren.
Yeah.
This is how many? 100 people on a different planet.
Only 24, though, get to go. So hopefully it's 12 men, 12 women, so they can...
Why would you want 12 men?
12 men and 12 women. 24 total get to go. So if you have 12 men and 12 women, then you have a better chance of,
That's not good genetics, though, is it?
Well, you want...
2 men and the rest women between the ages of 18 and, I'd say, 23. All of them nuclear physicists or artisans.
I would want to give them the best chance of having lots of children and make a big society out there. So
right,
you have man and woman together.
How would you...
You're saying 2 men with 18
I'm just saying,
to 20 women?
The whole idea of what, a family constitutes a family has been rewritten by our own Illinois legislature, by Obama, everyone. You can't say man and a woman is a marriage anymore. It's illegal. If you say that, they might not let you bake a wedding cake somewhere.
Well, I'm just talking about the ratio of couples, so we have lots of babies up there and we have a bigger population. But if you have 24 people that are going to go, who would be the best to go? I would say you're going to need a doctor up there. You're going to need a lawyer. You're going to need an accountant.
Why?
Because you need, if they're going to start to manage a society and build a society on Mars, they're going to need all these key components.
I think you would need...
somebody who can plant crops.
You need reasonable men of the ages of, middle ages who aren't too aggressive, but who take their time and understand people and have compassion and humility. And then you need about 23 extremely fertile young women who want to procreate so that they can create human beings on Mars.
So the 2 guys with all those women is what you're saying.
I wouldn't say. I just wonder if that's scientific. I'm not talking about it like I'm Beavis and Butthead of the radio, Lauren. I'm talking about, is it a scientific thing?
312-591-8900. Who would you take with you if you were on a one-way trip to Mars?
Would you want to cook?
You'd want someone who knows stuff about planting and someone who can, cook and...
Storyteller? Would you need a talk show host?
Nah.
How about a columnist?
No, I think because all these people would have their own stories. I don't think you want to waste the 24 spots. You need people who have key skills to survive. Like somebody who could build shelter.
Cooking, butchering. What about livestock?
I don't know if they're allowed to bring that with them. Like
chickens. Could we bring chickens? Then I would have to bring beer.
I don't know if they would. You got to have someone who knows how to make beer from scratch or whatever's on Mars. Because I don't know if they get to bring that stuff with them.
It's probably heavy. It might not, you might have to throw humans out in order to carry the beer. That would be bad.
This is going to be, though, a good reality show because they're going to put teams together and they got to go through, the greatest teams win. So who's more skilled in whatever the challenges will be. It could be a challenge, anything from what you see on The Apprentice to running a skilled business to doing something like what you see on Survivor or that show Naked and Afraid that you wanted to, you thought was a good idea. The 2 politicians that were left also on an island.
I wanted Rahm and some other politicians to be naked and afraid in Chicago, to run around in Chicago naked. And voters can mock them.
Would you send a politician as the group of 24?
I don't think so. I would think columnists for sure, because you need somebody to write something, like the history. But seriously, if you have people, if they're not going to take off till 2025, what is it? Then the people
2024, yeah.
The people should be competing are 12.
Yeah,
you can't have some guy in his 50s competing. By then I'd be 70. What do you think? I mean, I wouldn't. How old I would be? It would be too old.
Randy, welcome to the show. Who would you bring if you were on a one-way trip to Mars?
I'd have to say my wife. I'm sorry.
Why would you be sorry? That's lovely. That's wonderful.
Well, okay, that's the proper thing to say.
Would you say Kate Upton too to help your wife?
Sure, why not?
Okay.
If we had a child, would it be a Martian?
It's very possible, but you might want somebody who can speak, thanks, Randy, a lot of languages to speak to the Martians once you meet them up there. Tom, real quick for you, the last word. Who do you take to Mars with you? Hi, Tom.
Oh, I would take Jennifer Love Hewitt.
That's what you were paying
She's a
attention
little too
to.
young for you, Tom. Chill. What about Angela Lansbury?
No.
No, you don't think. How about Betty White? I thought she was dead.
No.
She's too old, right?
Too old.
Jennifer
Love Hewitt.
Do you agree that you need two guys and the rest gorgeous females that know how to cook and like fight aliens and everything to protect
All
you?
that women's couple of guys could be a lot of fun.
That's all you need. I think it's statistically is what I'm saying.
Yes.
Thanks, Tom. Oh, quick goodbye there. All right, coming up. Apparently, Google wants to manage the way you smell. So if you stink out there, you want to listen to this next story.
Talking Chicago, one call at a time. On 89 WLS.
Hey, this Wednesday, you can join 89 WLS at the 2015 Chicago Auto Show at McCormick Place. We're going to be there broadcasting tomorrow morning starting at 9 a.m. So come say hi to us at the Chicago Auto Show, and you can get more information at WLSAM.com. That's going to be a lot of fun. We can check out all the cars and all the stuff going on at the auto show.
I can't wait. They're great cars. My son was there the other day, and I just can't wait to go. It's a great show.
They got that. I don't remember the name of it, but the $2.6 million car that I want to look at. The
Bugatti.
The Bugatti Veyron, right. That's the one I want to test drive.
Yeah, that's when I see you.
I just want to sit in it and to know what it feels like to sit in a $2.6 million car.
I don't think they let us sit in it.
Maybe not. All right, so if you know people out there that have a serious problem with odor, can I say that in a nice way? Or they just plain stink at the gym.
It's not nice, but
on
it's
the
honest.
CTA, on the street, when you have your friends over. Google wants to help you out. So they've developed a digital deodorant idea. They are looking to file a patent for this new digital deodorant device.
And what does it consist of?
So the device would be a small wearable fan, complete with sensors that track your sweat. And the user straps the odor-removing device to their body, and then it emits a fragrance when it detects body odor. So it decides if you stink, and if you do, it will emit a fragrance to improve your body odor. And it will alert you when you smell, and it will warn you via social media if your friends are close enough to get a whiff of your stench.
Will it buzz you, or will it actually shout it like in Siri's voice? Like, you really stink, or something like that? Or will it just buzz?
I think it just sprays.
Sprays.
It'll just spritz you.
See, the thing is, when I first heard this story, I thought, okay, typical nonsense, until I realized it's true. They're actually developing this stuff. Mm-hmm. Why? To what end? Why?
They want to track you. They want to know everything about you. So now that they're watching you if you're in front of your television or in your home,
right.
Or they're gathering all your what you like to purchase and all your other personal strategies via social media, now they know if you're a stinky individual, and they can put some type of GPS tracker on you.
So not even the stinky individuals can live in, in the brave new world. But is it just to get people like some chattering nincompoop who says, this is a wonderful idea, blah, 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 and then get other nincompoops to chatter about it and say, oh, this is a wonderful idea, blah, 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 until finally the whole culture says, yes, this is a good idea. We should have our phones check our body odor and check our other fluids and so forth.
Yeah, and the thing is, they're going to put. I would imagine they're going to stick it first, like in athletic wear, like Under Armour. They'll put it somewhere, in a sleeve, or a bell type device, because people are wearing the Fitbits, and they're putting little pockets in all our workout gear now. So they'll find a way that you can purchase it in your clothing, and so it's easy for you to wear. And then if you're one of those stinky individuals, they'll just take away your stinkiness.
Or what if you just have mandate the Michelle Obama on her fourth term as first lady mandates that everyone eat a diet that includes like 3 bulbs of garlic.
So everyone smells
and then
like
you
garlic.
just you sweat it out. And then what would Google do? They'd probably collapse. They wouldn't be able to handle it.
I would think that our Ryan Burrow would be a test market person for this since he's the Fitbit guy.
I have a feeling. By the way, I forgot my Fitbit today. I don't even know what the
Oh,
point.
no.
I don't even know what the point of stepping today is. Really.
Why don't you just lie on the ground in the fetal position and wait for tomorrow?
I have a feeling that the people who buy this product or use this product aren't the people who need the product.
Oh, of
You know what I mean?
course.
No, I don't know what you mean, Brian. Please tell us.
Let's just say the stinky guy or the stinky woman at the workout center, I don't think that she has this or has any intention on getting this product.
No, it's the person who's conscious of it, who wants to always
the
smell
person next
good.
to you in the CTA. That's the other thing, too. A lot of the smelliness, I feel, doesn't come from sweat. I feel like it comes from various other things.
What other things? Right?
Maybe diet.
Bad hygiene.
Bad
Brian,
hygiene,
have
bad
you ever
diet.
had people put chicken bones into your hoodie while you were on the CTA?
I've never had that happen.
Okay.
I have been next to stinky people though working out, and
It's the
it
worst,
seems to be
isn't it?
more with their diet than
But it's
with their sweat.
But it's not just that. Some people wear like a really awful perfume or a cologne, and it's just so overwhelming. Have you ever gotten in like a train car or even on an airplane or any type of confined space, an elevator, and someone's wearing the nastiest
There was
perfume?
a group of guys who used to get the vote out and still do. Some of them were ex-felons, some weren't. They were all tough guys who wore leather jackets and jeans and a lot of jewelry. You know, the kind of guy that wears bracelets and so forth, and smelled like Paco Rabanne. They
Ugh.
were guys they were called the Coalition for Better Government, and they used to get the vote out with Dick Mell. And I remember whenever I'd smell Paco Rabanne, it would. I thought, hey,
It's not Old
the
Spice.
guys were here.
It smelled like a daily vote. Is that what
I
you're
don't
saying?
even know what Paco Rabanne smells like.
not. Yeah.
I don't know.
Hey, Matt, you get the last word on the Google digital deodorant.
How you guys doing?
Hey, man.
Okay.
Hey, there's some people out there who, are really rank. They get this thing. It's going to have to be the size of an air conditioner to do any good.
Oh, boy. Thanks for that, Matt.
Yeah,
Have a good one.
some people, it's not just a matter of
A little spritzing won't help.
They're coming up with a new thing, though. Did you hear this about Google? A new bed made entirely of baking soda. And you just basically crawl in the baking soda with a little straw, stick it up your nose, and you breathe through the straw all night, and it takes all the odors away.